Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I am the Fanged One, with you as always, and this is episode 5 of our Sons of Anarchy rewatch. So, just to give you guys an update on where we stand after Monday, we have, I want to say, 2 more days left upon date of recording for the poll, and it actually looks like The Legends of Vox Machina is in the lead. So, that's probably going to be the show that we are watching next. Legends of Vox Machina is in first. Avatar is in second. Hazbin Hotel is in third. So it looks like Vox Machina is going to be our winner most likely with, I want to say, 3 more days left in voting. Anyway, but you guys aren't here for that right now. You guys are here for Sons. So, in the last episode, we finished our first club run with the new deal with the IRA. And Jax and Clay had their first major disagreement, with Clay basically telling Jax that you need to get right with everything that's happened, because if you mention Donna again, and Jax didn't seem to like that. Gemma now knows who's responsible for her assault, and so does Unser. Unser basically met with Zobel and told Zobel, I know what you do with the rubber masks, and Charming is a special kind of town. Most folks don't take to it. Right ones stay, wrong ones disappear. Great line. So let's go ahead and jump into Sons of Anarchy, Season 2, Episode 5, Smite. You guys ready? Let's do this. All right, Sons of Anarchy, Season 2, Episode 5, Smite. Let's do this, guys. Doom. Nope, I don't care about a previously on. Hey, Tara, wearing your Sam Crow gear.
Hey. Good morning. Jax, cleaning out the garage.
That little smile.
You still that sore?
Yeah, it's getting worse.
Are you dry?
Like the Mojave vagina.
That shouldn't be funny, but it is.
I'm not a good person.
Your body isn't producing enough estrogen. I'll write you a prescription.
You take a box of clothes from the garage?
Haven't done anything out there.
I'm missing a box.
Yeah, the box with JT's thing in it.
Before the baby came home, there was a box of laundry, had a serious stink to it. Tossed it. Just a bunch of old t-shirts, funky underwear. Why?
Don't play games, Gemma. Don't play games. Tara's looking back and forth like she knows something.
What are you looking for?
An old Harley manual. Hard to find.
Yeah, he doesn't believe a word you're saying.
Morning, children.
No.
Hey, Chips.
But the prospect was with you.
He's getting his sack filled.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
He's completing himself.
You dump these in my truck?
Oh, it's sweet. Pleasure.
Remember breakfast with Daddy?
Oh, yeah. Crackers and oatcakes. Delicious.
Jesus Christ. Remembering breakfast with Daddy. How did I miss that line the first time? Jesus. Yeah, Jax doesn't believe you for a hot second.
I think it's flat.
Why not on 18?
You wrote on this
Ah, the introduction of Lila.
It's bad, isn't it?
rim shot.
Yeah, you think?
We don't stock hybrids. It'll take a few hours.
Lila.
Opie,
Yeah, I know.
you don't mind a tow truck.
Really? That'd be great.
Dog, you. I should be ready this afternoon.
Great. Thank you.
Sure.
Ah, Opie. Girl, that's how you get caught. Just leaving Coke vials laying out in the middle of where anybody can see them. Just
I just wanted to check in, see how Charming was treating you.
I understand your devotion.
Did you get my proposal on the Oswald property?
Yes, I did. It's an ambitious development.
When this land becomes available, I will need capital investors.
And I'll be happy to make some calls on your behalf. But difficult to get support for someone who is not affiliated.
Yeah, don't get pulled into that.
This is our membership coordinator.
Don't get pulled into that.
And this problem?
On their way to being a footnote.
Don't underestimate Sam Crow. Or, well, I should actually say don't underestimate Jax Teller.
You want us outside?
Oh, if you don't mind. I'll be in touch.
I'm sure you will. Slimy prick. I don't like him.
Man, that's a sweet, sweet smell. I thought it was time I come by. I don't know if you know this, but a lot of the shopkeepers around here.
As you can see, I don't need startup.
But you're gonna need protection.
Extortion.
Beautiful setup. Turn into, say, that crank lab. Well, you pay or you go away. Your choice, Adolf.
It's your choice, Adolf.
We start slow. Grand. First every month. Welcome to Charming.
Man just walks out like he's untouchable. Yeah, Zobel didn't like that. Zobel did not like that.
Inside's a go.
And out here, we need to humble Mr. Morrow.
Yeah, no, you don't. That ain't gonna work like you think it's gonna. I love how Otto can already start putting it together. Like, empty in the hallway. In come 3 dudes. Like, Otto already knows what's going on.
This is from me.
Shouldn't have done that. That's gotta hurt just so bad.
Right into this world.
Yeah, that's gotta hurt just so bad.
What are you doing here?
I just had a visit from Clay Morrow, trying to extort protection money. Figured it was a good time for us to reconnect.
Oh, yeah, sure you did.
That's Sam Crow blowing up a private residence.
Torching the meth lab that you financed?
Laundry list of potential convictions.
I can't just toss around photos and DVDs and expect that shit's gonna land.
Why don't you try both these legs on? See how they feel.
Teamwork, David.
No teamwork.
The same thing.
Oh, no, y'all definitely do not all want the same thing. You do not all want the same thing.
On your wrists. 2 pumps, no more. And if you notice a big hormonal spike, it means you've done too much.
My whole life is a hormonal spike, sweetheart.
My whole life is a hormonal spike, sweetheart. Mm-hmm.
You lying ass bitch.
Yeah, that's her.
What is it? Gemma.
Yeah, girl, you better run. She ain't got a. Although Gemma ain't got a skateboard. She does have a Glock though. I got to admit, Zobel's daughter is stunning. Like the actress who played his daughter, stunning. Oh, right in the nose.
I'm so sorry. Oh,
Jesus Christ.
sorry.
What is it with you and I'm like breaking chicks' noses?
Sorry.
Son of a bitch.
Yep, that was you looking like you took a bribe. That is 100% what that looks like.
What do you want?
He's got to reach straight to the area and shock collars.
What does that have to do with charming?
We don't know what we're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
I gave you the meth lab, and you gave Darby a pass.
Hey, I didn't give anybody a pass.
No, you 100% gave Darby a pass.
You're so hell-bent on burning us. You keep getting in bed with the devil. People die. People get hurt. Like Opie and Donna.
That was not on me.
Kinda.
Get out.
I wouldn't say it wasn't fully on you, but it 100% was on you. And there's Opie, plain as day. So, I actually wonder how Hale would have reacted had that video caught literally anyone else. Like, Jax is standing there talking about how Opie, people get hurt, like Opie and Donna. And that hit a button with Hale, because Hale definitely feels some kind of guilt about what happened with Opie and Donna and that whole situation. So, that definitely hit something in Hale. I wonder, honestly, had this video showed Clay, or had this video showed Chibs, basically anybody but Opie after that conversation, how would Hale have reacted? Because I genuinely believe that it was him seeing Opie in that moment that made him decide to bury it. Yeah?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Daddy.
Hello, sweetheart. How'd we do?
And the problem is, she's literally as bad as he is.
In place.
It's still so weird to see somebody who has been anti-establishment and like anti-everything, basically, from a hardcore Jewish heritage, I believe, playing, a white supremacist right-hand man.
You okay? That running.
No, Tara, she's not.
Who is the girl?
And don't lie.
Jesus.
Tara's the one person you can talk to.
I know what it's like to keep something like this inside.
She does.
I doubt that.
No, Gemma, she does.
100%.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because he...
He went after you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Raped you?
Almost.
I was able to stop him.
Does Jax know?
I had to tell someone.
Of course Jax
Would
knows.
eat me up if I didn't.
What did Jax do?
Mm-hmm. I love how Gemma put that together immediately. Like, he did this to you? Well, almost. I was able to stop him. Does Jax know? I had to talk to somebody. What did Jax do? Because she knows how her son is. She knows how much her son loves Tara. And oh, God. She knows what Jax would do if someone hurt her. I understand that philosophy from Jax because, okay, I'll tell you all a story. So, my wife has some medical stuff that caused her to lose her eyesight temporarily. She lost it for about a week, about 10 days, somewhere around there. But we weren't sure it was ever going to come back. So we started acting like it wasn't. We got her a cane. We got her, glasses so nobody would look at, her eyes kind of vacantly staring forward. We did the whole deal. And then we went to the grocery store to buy groceries. I held her hand, like her arm, like I gave her my arm, the whole nine. And this was 10 years ago. 10 years ago and probably 25 pounds ago. So, all of this wasn't there. And I was, y'all can tell I'm already a fairly big guy, but I was bigger then. It was before my own stuff. Anyway, so we're in line at the store, and these two college-age teenagers are in line behind us. And I can hear them talking about, like, why does this chick need sunglasses inside? Blah, 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 blah. And it took every fiber of my being not to spin around and start swinging. She had to physically grab my arm, because I did turn around and basically tell them, because she's blind, you dumb fuck. Like, keep your mouth shut, or I'm going to bounce your head off this goddamn conveyor belt. How about that? But she ended up having to grab my arm and kind of get me focused on the checkout so I wouldn't do something to escalate. But I understand where Jax is coming from here, because had I been Jax and like the whole prison is only an effective deterrent if going to prison isn't worth the thing you're going to do. It's not worth going to prison to rob a bank for me. But you do this to my wife, the things I would do, I'd go to prison happily if I got caught. Take me. Straight up. Anyway, yeah, let's keep on going, guys.
Was already gone. Or get yourself killed.
Legit.
Dr. Litch, she's a friend. It's easy to talk to.
A shrink?
Yes, a shrink.
Or I'm gonna tell Hale you assaulted me. Throw your crazy ass in jail.
Jim is like, I'm proud of this bitch. You can tell that Gemma is slightly proud of Tara.
You came to me with what happened, and I cut you off a long time ago.
She would have too.
What you doing for me?
Thank you.
The club.
You're welcome.
You're still calling the shrink.
You still have to see the shrink.
You cheeky little fucker.
Yes, ma'am.
That is the first genuinely heartwarming moment between those two.
What do you want?
Oswald's like, what the hell do y'all want now?
Once it tells me the county's looking at your land.
I got a letter from the county zoning commission. They're filing for eminent domain. They want to run a highway through my timber, 200 acres that backs up to the wide land. Jacob Hale's putting together investors for housing development. If it's residential, the county can't run a highway.
I want to do some digging.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's get.
Dig quickly, though.
That was Bobby on the phone. We're all set. Everyone's gonna be at the table 5 p.m.
That thing with Otto should never have happened. It's my fault, but I'll shut these assholes down soon.
Things go like they have. Jax is gonna go a different way.
I ain't gonna.
Opie, you're... Jesus Christ.
Not for majority.
Chip's not go with Jax. My old man, too.
Juice. Mm-hmm.
You tell them how important this is to us.
Nearly blind.
So that actually is the problem with a democratic system like this, is you naturally form factions. So we're seeing on a smaller scale in Sons of Anarchy and this whole sequence basically what the fundamental problem with politics is. Because naturally you end up forming factions trying to get your agenda pushed forward. You don't actually stop to think if the other side might actually be right. In this case, you have Clay, who's hell-bent on retaliation. And then you have Jax, seeing there's more to this and trying to be smart about it. This is a smaller scale of what is happening in Congress as we speak, with the red and the blue. And the problem that we have is that we have started to think that the other side is evil for some reason. Like, and you can honestly see that on a smaller scale here too, because look at how Jax and Clay are acting toward each other. I'm not going to follow along with what you want to do, and I'm not going to follow along with what you want to do, is making them butt heads and become enemies because of that. So this is a really good way of showing you the way true democracy works. That no matter how you stack it, democracy will always end up falling back on basically what we're seeing in the world in the US right now. It will always result in this because that is just the way the democracy system is. Yeah.
What's the retaliation?
I don't know. That's the problem. Not enough intel. We strike back now, we could be playing right into their hands.
So about squeaky clean. I have to do some street level recon to find something.
Like, that's too clean for someone who's doing the kind of
What we
shit
gotta
he's doing.
figure out is what he wants with Charming.
Well, we need to make some new alliances. Protect our boys inside.
So where does Clay land on this?
They ain't about
And then right into the actual meeting. Or is he meeting with Bobby? Bobby. Yeah.
The shit between you and Clay, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. You gotta tell me what the hell is going on.
Can't tell you. You old enough to watch this shit, Piney?
I heard him.
I need you at the table tonight.
Well, then I'll be there, when
Think about what I said.
I heard that Gemma clocked her and broke her nose or something.
Jesus Christ.
Jax is like, Jesus Christ.
Stupid.
Her mom did that?
We were on the street. I came up behind her and must have startled her. It was an accident.
You know this total disclosure.
I mean, it wasn't an accident. It was a mistake, but it wasn't an accident. Yeah, fucking Red is on the warpath.
If you need to speak with someone, file a report. You can take.
Why would I want to do that? My personal life has nothing to do with the hospital.
I know. But when that personal life hits you in the face hard enough, can't help but impact your work.
So the contentious relationship between these two, I don't like it. I don't, because they're hiding what Margaret. They're hiding Margaret's like real intentions behind Karen bitchiness at first, and I don't like it because that's not what she's doing. Like in this scene, she's genuinely concerned about Tara's safety. She's not trying to be a bitch. She's not trying to say your relationship is my business and you date who I tell you to. She genuinely thinks that Jax hit her and is genuinely worried about her safety. I don't like it's like a half a season arc they take with her, with this character. I don't like it because it doesn't do the character justice in my opinion. And this right here is the start of it. It bugs me. Gemma going to see the shrink.
Are you Dr. Null's friend?
Yeah, she's looking at that person coming out of there. She's like, nope, absolutely fucking not.
No.
No, nope. Mm-mm.
The hell is it with you and busting chicks' noses?
This one was an accident.
What are you doing here?
Same thing you are. Got mad love for Tara.
Any names on that letter?
Nah. County officials turn over all the time.
Well, make sure you keep it clear of your deputy. Isabel could be pulling strings on both the Hale brothers.
Conspiracy theory. Sounded a little paranoid.
Better be safe and stupid.
Now, speaking of stupid, here they come.
Come on.
He just tossed fucking Hale to Just for Men.
Shit.
Watch this.
Shit. Get off. Street brawl ain't the answer, Oak. Use your hands.
Uh-huh. You didn't want Jax involved, but he's involved now. And fucking Clay's just standing there like, huh, yeah, I ain't done shit. Yep. Back to the journal. John has literally all the answers in the early seasons.
My downward spiral of hopelessness. I was actually falling into the huge hole created by my absence of basic human graces. If I was wronged by anyone, in or out of the club, I had to be compensated. Money or blood. You have no friends, no loved ones, just pluses and minuses. You are absolute.
Just pluses and minuses. Yep. John's right.
Need to ask you something. Seems to be a suspicion, maybe. You're involved with Zobel somehow.
You accusing me of being in someone's pocket, you hypocrite son of a bitch.
Why do you think I chose you for my second? A single-minded, self-righteous pain in the ass. Okay, the clean one. I need you to stay that way. Otherwise, this whole department's a goddamn joke. I'm gonna tell you something. That never leaves this room.
Unser makes a very dangerous decision right here. Just, this could have been bad.
About a month ago, I found Gemma Teller beaten and raped.
You could tell that pissed off Hale.
Did it to hurt the MC.
Why didn't you?
Gemma refused to tell them. We staged the car accident to cover up her injury.
Oh, Hale is mad. Oh, Hale is so pissed. You can tell. Nope.
None of them know?
No.
Are you sure it was Zobel?
No tangible proof. Couldn't make an
arrest if I wanted to.
Same promise you just made. I need you to know who Zobel is.
So you can make so you can make your own clear decision about what's best for this town. Because here's the thing, Hale. The Sons do a lot of bad shit. Zobel and his crew do these same things. They deal in the substances, they deal in the weapons, they deal in the but they don't do what Zobel's crew did to Gemma. Sometimes in life, you genuinely have to choose between the lesser of two evils. And Hale, the Sons are most definitely the lesser of the two evils in this situation. Yeah.
Oh. You know anyone on the San Juan Zoning Commission? Guess your big brother's salivating at the idea.
I'm gonna cut them loose with a warning.
Good.
Good. We can't afford to feed him anyway.
Happens again, you'll do 30 for public disturbance and get out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, y'all got your ass whooped. I don't understand why they arrested Clay. Like, I don't get it.
Thanks. Clay, Jax, need a minute.
What's this?
You guys running surveillance on? Not me.
Zobel.
Got footage from a security camera. That's Opie torching the meth lab. Something else you should know. A few years ago, this developer buddy of my brother got caught running a scam. Forced them to sell their property on the cheap. My old man was the judge on the case. He buried it. Jake's buddy's got a new job on the San Joaquin Zoning Commission.
There's no highway.
Doubt it.
Appreciate the commercial opportunity.
What are you doing here, Elliot? We don't have an appointment.
We do now.
How the folks in Charming gonna react when they find out one of their founding sons sold them out?
You're speculating in a tainted land deal.
We should finish this later, gentlemen.
Yeah, he's not happy. He's gonna go straight to bitch out his brother.
Hey, doing okay?
Been sitting here watching him. Trying to figure out how I fit into all this.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like, how does she fit into the other world, Jax?
The other girls, your mother.
Your mother?
I try to rationalize, but it's not normal. I can't shake this feeling that something bad is gonna happen
Mm-hmm.
to us. I just don't know how to live with that.
Let me show you something.
Is it time for Tara to get a look at John's journal?
My dad wrote this.
Yes, he did.
Before he died. What went wrong and how to save it. I'm gonna get us out of all of those things that you're...
She looks so hopeful. She looks so hopeful in him that he might be able to actually do it. She wants to believe so bad. That's what love will do to you, though. That is 100% what love will do to you.
I know we were laying low trying to put a member of this club at risk.
Oh, bullshit, you lying piece of shit.
We underestimated Zabel, the league's reach. Now he hurts a brother. Retaliation must be harsh and immediate.
Idiot.
I agree with everything you're saying. Retaliation is undisputable.
But not right now.
But if we do it now, we're doing it half blind.
Truth.
They wanted us to blow up Darby's meth lab.
They're just doing it.
That's us doing it. Caught on security cameras. Oak's face plain as day. I love Otto. I want to give him his eye. But not at the expense of my club.
A great, great line.
We gotta wait. Due diligence. Learn.
Let's vote it.
The bad thing about that right there is you can tell that Clay understands what Jax is saying, but he is so stuck on the whole Donna feud with Jax that he refuses to give it any weight. He hears what Jax is saying about needing more intelligence, and Zobel knew we were going to do this. Here's us doing it. Like, this guy, like, we need to learn so we don't end up walking into his traps. And Clay is hearing all this, and you can tell it's hitting. You can tell by the way he's kind of looking to the side and, you know, doing his the facial mannerisms. But the Donna thing is hanging over them so much that he's refusing to give it weight. And he's like, fuck it, let's just go with this now. Just because Jax doesn't want to. Like, it's such good acting by Ron Perlman.
Immediate retaliation. Yay.
Absolutely. Yay.
You knew Tig was going to vote.
Don't feel right. So no.
Chibs is a no?
Yay.
Yeah, you figured Opie would be with them right now. That's yep. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Yeah. Piney ain't happy with the way fucking Opie's voting. Juice, where you falling?
Yay.
That Jax didn't like that.
4-2.
Clay thinks he's won. Smart vote.
Nay.
Clay thought he had Bobby.
Nay. 4-4, no majority.
Piney, you need to have a long talk with your son. taking a long fucking talk with your son.
You want blind action? You go to take.
Yep.
When you want the truth, you come to me. But somebody has got to start making decisions that protect this club. That's what I did.
Yes, he did.
You? Next time, come over. Call.
God damn, Lila.
Okay. Or you can call me.
Or you can call me.
Fill the whole Malty!
What's going on?
Tough vote.
Yeah, tough vote today.
Where is he?
The inside.
Zobel's daughter's van.
I keep trying to bring him close,
No, you're not.
I keep losing.
Threatening him and voting against everything he's saying, just no, you're not.
He does.
I ain't so sure anymore.
Yeah, you better go. And I think the fact that Tara was there actually saved Tibbs' life. Yeah. All right, guys, let's talk about it. Okay, so that was Smite, and this is the point in season 2 where things finally start to turn around. It's a little slow in the beginning of season 2 just because of they began it so emotionally that it was hard for them to keep that charge going over the corresponding like 4 episodes after that. So this is where it finally starts to turn around a little bit and the stories start developing a little better. So this was a really good episode. The vote came down in a way that you aren't expecting. You weren't expecting Bobby to be the one to cast the deciding vote. With Jax coming after him, you knew that Jax was going to vote no. So you honestly figured the vote wasn't even going to get to Jax. That, Bobby was going to vote yes and that was going to be it. So that was a really good way. Hale finding out about the secret changes the tone of everything where Hale's character is concerned from this point forward. So it's going to be nice to see where that goes and how that shapes upon our, like the things I noticed upon a rewatch. What I noticed in this episode was I missed how blatant they were about the van the first time I watched this, because the van shocked me the first time. But knowing that the van was going to be what it was made me realize that, like, what they did. I honestly thought that she had just broken down in that parking lot and then, ran away and Weston picked her up. But I'm seeing now that they were basically foreshadowing her leaving a bombed car in a place where they'd call for a tow. So I missed that the first time around. So I will see you guys on Friday for Mayans, which I believe is the series wow, which I believe is the season finale. Let me check really quick. Let me check the voting so I can give you guys a accurate view of where this is going. So upon recording of this, there are 3 days left. Okay, so Avatar's got 2 votes. Squid Game has 1 vote. Has-Been Hotel has 2 votes. And The Legends of Vox Machina has 3 votes. So Legends of Vox Machina is in first place, and Has-Been Hotel and Avatar are both tied for second place. So when this goes up tomorrow, for those of you who have made it this far into the video, if you want to help decide what is airing on Mondays, now that Arcane is done, you have 1 more day to vote. You can vote here in the community tab or over on Twitter. There's a poll in both locations that I'm going to add together, and the winner of both combined polls will decide what airs next. All right, guys. So I will see you Friday for Mayans MC. Until then, take it easy, everybody. Later.